Asake is back in the news.
Whoop, whoop.
He's back in our faces.
And I wonder where he went to, because I was just like,
I think he just
Asake just gave us some time. Like he's like other artists, come on board, come on board.
You know, so he's back with a new song, and Asake has teased the next single through his social media handles, and the snippet shows a return to his dominant piano sound. This has, however, divided fans, with some calling it monotonous and repetitive, while others are euphoric about the appealing familiarity. Now, one of the people who has heard his opinion in the new teaser is rapper CDQ. I hope he sees the Q actually. Who described it as being too similar to his hit single Palazzo. He said on that CDQ say now, sounds like Palazzo. He can do better than this though. CDQ commented. Now, CDQ is somebody who has not, in my opinion, has not been heard in so long.
Oh, wow.
We've not heard anything from him in a while. He hasn't dropped anything major. To me, when people talk about CDQ being a rapper, like I don't really think CDQ is that much of a fantastic rapper. No disrespect to his craft though. Now, you coming to bash a fellow colleague, a younger junior colleague in the industry, I think it's not in your place. I think you just, or you can just message him like, why don't you think you should give us a different feel or something? You put it out there like, it sounds like Palazzo. He can do better though. Have you done better?
Like, where's yours?
Or are you still on the queue? But you know, trying to, since he's not seeing the queue now, so maybe. So what we did was this, right? So we put a compilation of the new snippet that Asake teased and Palazzo together, so that people can see. Let's see if it actually really sounds like. Let's see this real quick. We'll be right back.
Tranquility, I no get time to the form activity. Define stability like a badge, money learning ability. What's the chances, what's the probability to see a better version of me with agility? No, you can't be reality, open principality and calamity. But you love me to piety, baby, no the forgity. But she want it, still get money like Fiji, dripping like Fiji, I believe you. To Davido. Oh yeah, Katona, Kileto. I'm a logo, kò ní sófò, gbogbo ìṣòro rẹ̀ ọ̀tá ní òkò. Ẹnu ẹ ò ní gbẹ, ò ní mọ́fò, ọmọ yìí kò ọpọlọ lọ fi ń gbé kò. Say you no like designer, àbí you no like to gapa. Ibigila gati gaga, you got to shop and tell us you right now. Palazzo, jiggy, gbọ́jà, kò lè reason. No sleeping, ọmọ no darling, about betting, kíákíá ọmọ yá mi. Máì jí o ṣàmọ̀, yá mi. Òdìdẹ mọ́ta wọn tá mi, ẹ bá mi ṣá mi. 1, 2, 3, come on!
Right, I know go like
I know go like you're not my type.
Yeah.
No be go.
You didn't have to make it personal. You're my type. You didn't have to make it too personal. We calm me down. Well, so that's it. What do you think?
So I think they sound similar,
right?
But not so much. However, I think Asake is just in a vibe of when you love something, just stick with it. This is what I know. This is what I've seen that people are vibing to. And most people now even jumping on this sound, right? But I had a conversation with my friend last year and I'm like, if Asake continues like this, he should know that this cannot be a sound forever. Because Nigerians move on real quick.
Okay.
And there's every possibility that like, it's the same thing again now. If he releases songs that are like this, maybe the next 4 songs and they're like this, I'm sure people would move on. So I think now he should start thinking of how he's going to retweak his sound. But for CDQ to come out and say he can do better, bro, where's yours? Like, where's your own?
Do you
what have you released? Yeah.
Like, do you get it? Okay, so I'm going to disagree with that. He should tweak his sound, change it, or whatever it is. Some of the greatest artists in the world didn't change their sounds for anything. Fela and Nicola Kuti stuck to that sound till his dying days. And that sound is what has translated to the major movement of Afrobeat in the world right now, right? Michael Jackson never changed his sound till his dying days. He's still regarded as a king of pop. Bob Marley stuck to that sound till the end of his days, and he's still the greatest reggae artist that we've ever seen. So you changing your sound, I think his sound is fine. I just feel maybe the beats, which is what he did with Yoga, the song Yoga. He mellowed it down a little bit. Let's say, okay, let me try something else. I think Davido even did it with what was that song, Stand Strong. He tried something different with Stand Strong. So maybe, but Nigerians were just used to. We want to be hyper.
I think I'm into changing sounds
we want to jump.
for beats.
Do you understand? We want to jump. We're used to that. So when it comes like with the whole calmness, and we were like, you know what? Now we want to log off, we want to dance, right? So this is what works for him. He's about the only person apart from somebody who has a vibe that's he has a vibe, Sha. They're trying to copy what he does. Yeah, apart from that person, right? He's the only person who has a sound right now. It's just like when Cynthia Morgan came through with her sound, and it was so amazing, and nobody was doing what Cynthia Morgan was doing
at the time.
Even up to now, there's no woman doing what Cynthia Morgan does. I don't know why she just left the scene. And
I think she's a prophetess now or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand what you mean.
My mom is a doctor too.
My goodness.
She's not actually.
I understand what you mean, right? I think I'm interchanging sound for beat. I'm just saying like
there was a sample. There was a sample. My director was telling me, AJ, there's a sample from that song that's also on Palazzo, but it's still it's not the same flow.
Yeah, that's why I said the sound they kind of sound similar. But I'm just saying like that whole beat, because really, is it a peculiar sound for him? Not really. It is a Amapiano. It is not even Nigerian. It's from South Africa. Do you understand? Bam. So what I'm saying is, and I understand that, okay, Fela had his thing, but Fela created his own genre. True. Right? Michael Jackson he was in his own bubble. True. Right? This is not something that is peculiar to Asake. This is something he has just taken and he's like, okay, let me ride on the wave.
I disagree with you. Asake is actually a Fuji artist. If you go deep into his history and the kind of music, he's a Fuji artist who actually just infused the Amapiano and Afrobeat into it. He's a Fuji artist. So
I get it. That's what I'm saying. Right. I probably interchange like the beats to the sound. So I don't mind his sound, like his voice texture, the way he writes the song, the flow. That's fine. But I'm just saying like using almost the same beats all the time is just what people might really get tired of.
All right, cool. But for CDQ, I think that was unnecessary. You didn't have to say that. You could just send him a message, or
that's if he's your guy. Even if he's not your guy, why would you?
Then he should talk to Spyro, just in case he's not the guy.
Who is your guy?
You should talk to Spyro. Spyro might just be his guy. Do you understand? So you're an elder in the industry. You don't. It's what Yoruba calls agbaya move. You don't do that. You don't kind of. It sounds like Palazzo. You can do better though. The guy is doing amazingly well for himself. He's the first breakout artist in Nigeria that broke into the industry and broke into the world in just 9 months. His first 9 months, he was all over the place.
He's on the cover of magazines in the US. Do you understand?
Now. So give him that credit, and why don't you just reach out to the guy? Like, guy, let's do a song together. Anyway, it's not a piano, but my piano is a whatever. Let's move on. Nigerian singer Davido has shocked his fans as he deleted almost all his Instagram posts as at the time of this report. The singer, who returns to social media, is anticipated. That was anticipated by many. Had removed his profile picture and deleted over 4,000 posts from his timeline. Davido left only 3 pictures: the one of his son, Phyna, who passed away in November 2022, the one with him and his wife, Chioma, and one of his performance at the World Cup in Qatar. Although some fans see this as a green light that the singer is coming back soon with the new bangers and all that, and others are worried that what is wrong with Davido? He's going through a lot right now. Okay, so now we're gotten to the point in the world where we judge people or analyze people by their posts on social media. Now, some people live on social media. Some people, that's their life. That's the only getaway they have. That's the only way they can live the life they can't live in real life. Yeah. Right. So let me just do all these things here. Let them believe this. So people just judge. This guy has not posted. I have people on my WhatsApp status like when they don't post some particular things in a day, I'm worried for them. And like there's something wrong with this person.
Because you know the trend.
And I know how their timelines look like, right? So for some people are worried, like, is this man okay? Well, how will you delete over 4,000 posts? Memories, like great things you've done over the years, like right there, you just took everything off. You took off your profile picture, and you just left those 3. I think it's worrisome for me too. Yeah. But at the same time, I also see that okay, maybe he just archived all those stuff.
That's what I was saying now.
He's like, you know what? It's a new beginning. Let's start afresh.
Yeah, so it's either or. And I really hope, he's fine. Losing a loved one, let alone your own offspring. I
don't even like going there. That gets me into the zone all the time.
So I understand I can't even imagine, how he might be feeling or, what the process of grieving is like for him. But I really hope that, this is new beginnings, as you've said. I think we should just see it from a positive angle and not try to say, there's something wrong with Davido, mental health and stuff. I'm sure they'll be fine by God's grace. We're praying for strength for them. Really.
And this one is totally unrelated, but I'll just say, I think all the fans that 30 BGs, the what's it called? Whiskey FCs, the what's it called? What's the African giant one? The Outsiders. They call themselves. We call ourselves the Outsiders. I think it's time for us to just put down this hate and comparison and unnecessary. Look, and how many? When next will we have another Davido? When will we have another Whiskey, another Burna Boy in the same generation doing things?
And we are in their generation.
You understand?
We're moving already.
Why don't you just appreciate every look? You like so you like your Ronaldo, fantastic for you. You like your Messi, fantastic for you. Then like this one is better than this one has scored. Who cares? Apart from one malt drink like that, it's only thing that who actually cares? Do you understand? Let's just enjoy good music. When I look at Davido's growth from where he started, from back when was it back then? Back when that was an amazing song. Even though he came into the industry as the so-called rich kid, he brought Nato C on the song, blah 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 blah. No, from that point, he grew. He worked his behind off. Yes. And his work ethics, you can see it.
He didn't relent because he's a rich kid.
Like, you know what, we got the money, I know. And he wasn't buying people's votes or buying people's streams. People genuinely liked what this guy was churning out for them.
And you know, like now they're even like organic, they're like this streaming farms. Yeah, and stuff. So
that wasn't a big thing then.
It wasn't even there.
It wasn't there then. So big ups to them. Big ups to every artist who's doing well, who's making us proud, who's putting the country on the global map positively, who's not Zazuing everywhere. Big ups to y'all. that's another shade for that.
Shade for me.
That's that brother. Anyways, let's talk about somebody else who a particular reality show that I cannot stand for anything. I say that all the time. Big Brother Nigeria. I cannot stand it for anything because it's lost its value as far as I'm concerned. But there's someone who came out of it who was the winner of the last one, I think, season 7. Phyna has something to say. And when I read it, I saw the post. I was like, oh, so they did not. You are not informed. You are not informed too that with great responsibility, with great power, comes great responsibility. So you are not informed. Quick backstory: when Asake hit the limelight, so because his manager. His friend manager used to be here with us on Tea Time before he got the gig and he had to leave us and all, Stephen Nato. So he was giving me just like when I broke into the and he lost everything that had to do with his normal life, that he was complaining. They had to get a therapist all the way from the United Kingdom to come and sit down with him here in Nigeria and have a conversation and just let him like, this is your new life. You can't do this no more. And it was a lot for him to handle.
Yes.
Like, no, this is not what he thought. He didn't even think it was going to be this. So he can't even go to this place anymore. Yes, he can't sit in that place anymore.
Scheduled.
Everything changed. So this is what Phyna is going through. So Phyna has said she wants her whole life back after receiving a hate mail from someone online. The Big Brother Nigeria season 7 winner shared the mail she received and pleaded with the trolls to stop sending her death threats with a fake account. She added that she thought Big Brother Nigeria was just a game and she apologizes if she has hurt anyone in the past. Like, I can just imagine what she's going through. Like, if I don't offend you now,
I'm sorry.
Please, can you people just leave me alone? Let me just be my normal Phyna that nobody knows and everything. But then again, you see Big Brother Nigeria exes and all that, right? They have, majority of them have a problem, which is I have to be seen. I have to be in the face.
I feel like it can be
and competition is very toxic. And this is the only opportunity I have to be out here. If not, they will forget me in no time. Blah blah. Let me keep doing this. Let me keep doing that.
Let me show that I'm working.
I'm doing something. I'm making this right.
Bringing fake audio bags, gifts, and no. It's just too much.
Tell me about it.
It's just too much, and I can understand what she's going through because. No one really prepares you for this. I think in your head you're just like, I want to be a star. I want to be famous. I want to live that good life.
Sure.
But getting there, you now see that
it's not yam. It's not yam.
No, I would have said that it's not beans.
It's not beans too. It's not beans.
But it is work. Imagine waking up and they're telling you have to be here at so time. Everything is down to the T.
Okay.
So you know how you just have, and you're like, I want to stay in bed today. I want to hang out with my friends. You can't even post certain things.
You can't.
You need to. Brand image must be represented all the time. And most times you can make mistakes. So it's almost like it doesn't even give you room for mistakes. You can't be
a normal human anymore.
Yes.
Everything has to be perfect because the whole world is looking at you. I think it was December or November, Buju, now Benson, had I don't know why he changed the name to Benson. He'll be fine.
We'll still call him
I love that name.
We'll still call you
Buju, but if the guy go and sue us, you have to say it's Benson.
Buju Benson. We'll put it together.
Double B. Right. Okay. So he had a performance somewhere at Oneru Beach. Blah blah blah. So he got there extremely late. He had forgotten. By the time he got there, people they destroyed his car. They were complaining. Blah blah blah. He said, "You know what? I will do another show for you guys for free tomorrow. I'm really sorry." Now, when we had an interview with him and we asked him, he said, "I was so tired. I'd lost track of time. We went for 3-4 shows that night, the night before. So I was just that he was in the hotel. He just popped up like, gosh, we're supposed to be somewhere.
Yeah,
I know that, and his manager was also tired because she was doing something else somewhere else. It's like, oh my goodness, I thought you were there. I thought your PA had taken you there. I'm like, so they were apologizing. They're humans.
Yeah.
Right now, going back to Big Brother Nigeria, there's somebody who actually won Big Brother at some point, and he won his money
and he moved on with his life.
And he took his everything. I was like, you know what, you people, and he vanished.
Eyes on the prize.
Miracle.
Get it? Yeah.
Miracle did well on the show. He got the money, he got the brand, he got everything he needed, and he just took himself out of that limelight, social media frenzy, and just like, you know what, you guys will be fine. And he's doing extremely well for himself. So what is wrong with that? Do you have to be an entertainer because you won Big Brother or because you went? You don't necessarily have to be an entertainer. They all now want to be influencers and this and that. No, it's not. It's a social experiment show. You went there for something. Why don't you just
I think it's how the show has transcended over time
into rubbish.
Well, when it was Ife, I think after Ife was it Miracle? Oh, there was one before.
I think Miracle. After Ife was it Bisola's set?
No, Ife was with Bisola.
Bisola said, "Oh, okay."
Yes, I don't know if after then was Miracle. There was one before that one. Then it wasn't like this, because if you notice, most of them are not like social media influencers and stuff. But from Mercy, right? The moment Mercy won, she was brand ambassador to like all the brands and everything. So now it's almost like it has put like an added pressure to everybody. Like everybody is pressurized to want to, I have to make it. I need people to see me. But it doesn't, I think at the end of the day, the choice is yours. In as much, I don't know what the contract is like, because another thing could be, maybe they will tell you if you're the winner, there are certain responsibilities that, you know.
No, it's not Miss Nigeria. No.
We don't know that.
Give me my money and let me go. Maybe I have to make appearances once in a while at maybe Mode Choice or something. That's it. What responsibilities?
Well, I'm just saying, we don't know that. We don't know what the contract looks like. And even if Big Brother is saying that, okay, you have to do this and this and this, you can still tell them, this is what I would like to do.
You just tell Big Brother, I'm not in your house anymore. Don't tell me.
This is real life.
Don't tell me what to do with my life.